Good morning, y'all. Well, it is day 115. I'm leaving Ralph's Peak Hiker Cabin, which was a very unique shelter. I enjoyed staying there. We kind of had some bunks in there, and it was pretty cold. Well, it was chilly last night for middle of June. And there were two other guys there. Gus, my buddy, was there, and there was a couple hiking there that was at Graymoor the night before. So yeah, everybody ordered food, and taking off this morning. It is 7 o'clock. And I'm only going about 13 miles, where my friend Poptart will pick me up. And got two big climbs. I'm doing one right now, right off the bat. And then I have another one later in the day. And that's about it. I think there's a few views, but nothing spectacular today. And I'm probably tomorrow, I'll hit the Connecticut border. So that's kind of a big deal. Connecticut's considered the gateway into New England. So I guess New York is still considered mid-Atlantic. But anyway, that'll be tomorrow. But I'm looking forward to seeing Poptart, meeting his wife. They're going to put me up and do some dinner, and then trying to figure out whether to do a slack pack tomorrow and stay with him again, or just keep moving. I haven't figured out the logistics on that one. But that's about it. My feet are still pretty sore. These inclines and rocks have really done a number on them. And same for Gus. In fact, he said he was going to hang around in the shelter for several more hours just to elevate his feet and see if he can get some of his swelling out. So it takes its toll for sure. All right, well, beautiful morning, and not supposed to rain again today, but I think it is supposed to rain tomorrow. So let's get going. Over the course of the last few weeks, you've seen a lot of these stone walls out here in the woods, and you might wonder how all these random stone walls are out here, as they seem to have no purpose. According to geologists at the University of Connecticut, there are more than 100,000 miles of these walls. That's enough to circle the globe 4 times. The glaciers that receded at the end of the last ice age left behind millions of these rocks on this land. As more farmers settled here in the areas in the 1600s and the 1700s, the forests were cleared and turned into large open fields for their houses and their animals. And the stone walls started being erected in the early 1800s. Farmers began to surround their farm as well as divide up parts of their own property with these thigh-high walls. These stones are sometimes called two-handers because they require 2 hands to pick them up. And in more recent years, this past century at least, reforestation has seen the trees return and are now plentiful in the area. And now these walls seem lost in the middle of the woods. But when I get to Vermont in a couple of weeks, you will learn just how important these walls actually were. Hey y'all. So yeah, day 115 has come to an end, and I left the RPH shelter this morning, and only had about, I think, 12 and a half miles or so to make it to New York State Road 55, which was the highway Poptart and I'd agreed on to be picked up. So he was there, and yeah, we drove over into Connecticut. He's right on the border, but over into Litchfield County, and got to meet his wife, Pam, and they put me up in their son's room here with all the stripes on the wall, who has since moved away. But yeah, you can tell it was a high school kid's room at one time. But oh gosh, what a lovely couple. Both of them have been just picking me up, and we walked around. They have a small farm, they have horses, they have a nice couple of gardens, 2 dogs. They have they're growing their own mushrooms, and he taps all the sugar maples, makes his own syrup, and just all kinds of projects here. Very, very interesting stuff. He and I are a lot alike in those ways. I've had chickens and bees and raspberries and blueberries, things like that, and he has all those as well. So yeah, we have a lot of similarities and common interest. So lovely place here, and had a nice dinner. I got cleaned up, and it's always a good thing after being in the woods 3 days. But beautiful day. Still pretty hard terrain, even those 12 miles or so was, you know, there's definitely still some rocky sections and really steep ascents. I mean, the New York Trail is just, there are no switchbacks. They just go straight up and straight down. So it gets old after a while. But nonetheless, it was a fairly short day and great weather. And I'm here, and I'm grateful for a room and shower and doing laundry, and just meeting them and walking over the property and just learning all kinds of stuff here. So that's kind of the day. But did talk to them, and I think tomorrow I am going to slack pack and do a big day. I mean, it'll be close to 19 miles probably, but we'll probably stay here again tomorrow night as well. We're still working out those details. But a good day, and I'm happy to be here. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the morning. Bye, y'all.